I'm going to have Mindy and Trisha and Julie join me here on the couch. Oh, just come on, girls.
Okay.
Let's just have hi, guys.
Trisha's late. She's in makeup.
She's in makeup and she's picking up my kids from school. So Trisha was doing carpool duty. Oh, here she is. Okay, great. Well, guys, where are you going to get this? 3 beautiful ladies here. Thank you guys so much. This is Julie Ruby, Mindy McCourtney, and Trisha Elatosh. I hope we can hear all of them. You guys might? Can we hear you?
We have a microphone.
Okay, good. So I'm going to start at the end. I'll start right here with Julie. Julie, what is your position in this company?
Well, I'm a presidential founder with Seriesse International. I'm also an executive director. So
congratulations.
I'm very happy.
That is incredible. Now, I remember talking to you, and you said right before Christmas, I feel like I've hit a wall. And you said, I just feel like I'm just kind of getting a few consultants or just sort of coming in, but I haven't exploded. And then after Christmas, the New Year hit, and then all of a sudden, you had just tens of hundreds of people all of a sudden joining your company.
I did.
What?
I feel blessed.
But what all of a sudden, because I know a lot of you are sitting out there and we're thinking the same thing Julie was just a few months ago, saying, I hit a wall. There's I watch my computer, I haven't seen people log on, I'm not getting new consultants, what's going on? And then something changed. What was it?
Well, I started weekly conference calls.
Okay, weekly conference calls. That's really important.
It's really important. And to stay connected with your team is extremely important. That's answering emails, picking up the phone. When the phone rings and it's not the best time, still pick it up, answer questions, attend serious retail parties. That's really important to attend retail parties. But a lot of time, I'll have my downline do three-way calls with me. So there's a potential new customer or consultant that they would like me to speak to, so I will speak to them about the business opportunity or the product line.
But the weekly phone calls,
the weekly conference calls are really important. And also really being happy for people's successes, being there for them, encouraging them, being somewhat of a cheerleader and supporting them. I think it's really important to do that. And having heart in this business is really important too, and being consistent.
Being honest, being consistent.
Yes.
So those are really great tips. Thank you, Julie. Now, Mindy. Okay, now we're talking to the queen bee here. No, that would be you. No, I'm not the queen bee. You're the queen bee. Now you're at the top. Now what do they call you now?
I'm an executive district director.
Okay, executive district director. So there's nobody hiring you at this point. You're at the top.
You're above me.
No, I'm not. No, you are. You're at the top because I'm just pushing you guys along. This is about you guys. This is not about me. I'm passing the torch on to you guys. Okay. You are going to take over this company. You guys out there are going to. This is now, I'm giving it to you. This is your now. I've done it. I've created the best products. We're all working together, but now it's your turn. So how did you get there, and what are your secrets to success?
I think in the beginning you have to just go full out, and you have to just do anything it takes, work really hard, be selfless, go to a lot of parties. As you said, the conference calls are important. Be there for everybody in your success line. And now, I think as we're getting ready to go into our second year, I feel like I have to learn how to be a leader. So I'm studying everything I can to try to become a better leader.
That's great. Do you buy books? Do you watch tapes? How do you
I read 2 books on the plane here today.
Okay.
They're great.
Okay, so maybe you can recommend a couple books.
The one I just finished reading was Having It All by John Assaraf. He's from The Secret. It was a great book.
Okay.
Awesome. Have you read it?
No,
it's really
I haven't.
good. It's really
okay,
good.
so that's a great thing. So you read books and you find out. I know you're you find out why people are successful. You ask questions a lot. You want to get in there and sort of, if someone's doing well, how are they doing well?
Yes.
How did they get that person?
Right.
What's making their business do better at this moment? So you figure out that, and then you move forward with it. So you don't just wait and sit by your computer. You actually are going out there. You're proactive. You don't just sit around your house all day and try to hope that people join your company.
Right.
You actually hit the road, because I know that you travel too. So is that one of your successes that you get out?
In the beginning did help, going out and trying to help people in different locations.
But do you go out and do you go to different businesses? Do you knock on doors? Do you do the hard? Do you go I know someone in my sister's down, she actually goes door to door.
I am not good at that person.
I am not either.
Okay, but then how do you get people on, besides your friends and your family and your coworkers? How do you take it to the next step? Because obviously you have. I mean, there's...
And I think I try to help other people recruit. That's what I do. And I'm more of a cheerleader, I think, as well. You know,
Okay, so
I try to help other people recruit underneath that.
So you bring on, you tell them how to do the parties. You do weekly conference calls?
Yes.
So far, 2 people already do weekly conference calls. So obviously, that's big. Do you get people to come on and talk on your conference calls, like doctors?
I use my team members a lot. If they're good at something, like throwing a party, I bring them on and they're my guest. I interview them.
So it takes some of the pressure off of you of doing a conference call. So you don't have to be the person. I know that you guys also join forces, and so instead of you having to do a conference call, you'll invite your downline to her conference call.
We'll also
share.
Yes, with our brother Patrick as well.
Right.
So
We take turns. It makes life so much easier. You just, every week, Julie pretty much does most of that.
no, what I do is we alternate.
She likes to talk.
I do. I like to talk.
See, that's the greatest thing, is to find out what you're strong at. And, we can't all be good at everything. And so you just have to figure out what you are good at and go with that. And then you find, like what Mindy said, she finds people in her downline that are good at doing a conference call or are really great. Maybe it's a doctor. Maybe it's someone that's thrown a great party.
Or like they say, sponsor your weakness. I don't like to speak in front of crowds, so my brother John does. So he's perfect for that.
Right.
So
But you can do this.
And I can't do this.
So Trisha, so what is yours? So this is Trisha Elatrosh. Now, what is your official title? Seriesse.
I'm an executive director as well.
Now, Trisha, what would probably be your, like, if you were to give someone advice, if they were just starting out, what would be a tip that you'd give everybody? What would be advice to them? How would they get started or to grow their company?
For me, it was the passion for your products, the passion to do something, to go out on my own. And I raised my children, they're still little, but I wanted to do something more. So for me, it was all about feel. I didn't have a book. I didn't read a book. I just went out and did what I felt was the right thing to do. And that was to call my friends, call my family members, just get out there, high touch. For me, it was returning phone calls, following up, meeting with people on my team, and we would sit there and just say, okay, what are we doing today? What are we going to do? What phone calls are we going to make? What should we plan? Should we plan a party? Should we plan an opportunity meeting? Which I then did a big opportunity meeting.
And it was one of the most successful opportunity meetings we've had at Seriesse. You invited doctors, including your husband, who's one of the top orthopedic doctors in the world, to speak, and he fully backs all the vitamins, the S-Force line, the whole line. But to have that quality, you had Dr. Perlman, who's in your line, speaking, that's going to be joining us later, but to have really people that people respect in the community and admire and go to when they're sick or they need some products, to have them come and speak and endorse your products is huge.